Good afternoon. I hope you're doing well. So, I had a very disturbing call during my sleep last night from a, mid-aged 35-year-old young man that I've known for quite some time. And, I'd given him some advice about 2.5 years ago, and he called me, just very distressed and shaken. Guys, like when guys are crying and they can't even like catch their breath, and they're gulping for words because they can't breathe. Like, guys go through that too. And as women, and that we need to understand that men go through this as well. So I'm going to give you the gist of what happened. He has been falsely accused, and I know this guy, and he's happily married, he has children, and he's been falsely accused by someone who has had a crush on him in his work for about 5 years. And he has basically moved up the ladder, and so basically he's climbed up the hierarchy. And he's denied her a few times, and I taught him, like, set the boundary, and and make sure she doesn't cross it, and that type of thing. And then I gave him the crisis management competencies to avoid it, and I basically gave him the advice, like, exit her as fast as possible. So but he didn't seek my advice, so now he's being accused of assaulting her in privacy after work. So here we go. Here comes a court battle, and now he's become part owner, so he is part, like, shares in the company, and so now he's in a lot of trouble because now he's responsible for the court costs and everything. So I'm going to give some quick advice here on gentlemen, specifically to gentlemen. Anybody can take this advice, but I'm going to help the men today. And so rule number 1 is do not pay any type of extra attention, cute little comments about any females or anyone's type of personality, the looks or style or what they're wearing. Don't compliment, oh, like, that's a nice watch, or that's a nice dress you have on, or that fits you well. Do not be over complimentive in any area unless you are complimenting their work, and only do it when, like, there's a big project, something that they did above and beyond. And make sure that you're always complimenting people in your staff, like, you're in charge with, equally. Doesn't matter what race, gender, values, anything. Be kind to everybody. Keep it level. So number 2, you do not come in too early and do not stay too late, especially if there's no other manager or someone above management, or anybody around to witness. You need to make sure that you're not alone after, especially hours where the insurance doesn't cover. So make sure you know your insurance policy for your commercial space and your business space, and make sure you are within those hours. If you do have a case of different things happening, there will be no insurance to cover your case. So you need to be careful of that. But do not come in too early or too late, especially if you know that someone has possibly, like, a little bit of a work crush on you. And make sure that that you're staying as much within the business line of the hours as possible. But if everybody's gone home and it's midnight and you're still there, well, you're putting yourself at a vulnerable peak. So there's that type of thing. So number 3, specifically when you're having meetings with someone, especially one-on-one, be careful with having one-on-one meetings without a witness. Bring in a third party as much as possible to be with you. And make sure that when you're closing the door and it's just you and that other person, that you're not putting yourself in another vulnerable situation. So if you are a man, it's a woman, you sense this woman, like my friend, has had a crush on you for a while, I wouldn't have any, closed door or any type of deep conversation where there's no, witnesses around, no other ears to be able to, back you up in situations. So those are my advice for today. So for more information, please, everybody, give me a contact, me and my team, CK1 team, at info@curiosityknox with an S on the end .com. So info@curiosityknox.com. Have a great day.